In the process of pursuing this YouTube ministry, I have met and become friends with a older brother by the name of Danny, who goes by at Baron1408. You'll see him in the comments. And he just had, a few days ago, on August 7, a off-the-charts supernatural experience that I would like to share with you. I believe, and he believes, it was an angel encounter. So what happened was, Danny was driving to visit his friend Jay at a place called Shiloh. And on the way, he stopped to get gas. He starts the pump, pumping the fuel, and then leaves it to go in and get a drink. When he comes back, he sees that next to his pump, at the pump next to his, is his dream truck. This is the truck that he would buy if he were to have the opportunity to buy another truck. And it is a GMC Sierra 2500 heavy-duty pickup. Pumping fuel into that truck is a 35-year-old-ish man, very handsome, and actually very friendly. They start a conversation. They're talking about trucks. And then Danny hears his fuel pump click. It's finished. He looks at the pump, and he sees that it has pumped exactly to the cent, $47. And he continues to speak with this man whose name is Adam. And that's interesting to Danny because he was just thinking about the last Adam who became a life-giving spirit just minutes before he pulled him to the gas station. Well, he finds out the guy is from a little community north of Atlanta that Danny used to own a horse farm in. So, interesting, he's from the same place Danny was from. And he, turns out, goes to Freedom Church. This is the church right across from the tree where Danny has often gone to meditate, study his Bible, and receive words and revelations from the Lord. Incredible, right? And of course, he's driving Danny's dream truck. So he's thinking, this is not normal. I mean, if you meet an extremely handsome man who's also very friendly, who apparently has some money, he's got a very nice truck. In fact, it's your dream truck. He's from the place you're from. He goes to a church you've been to, and it's right across from the very special place you have to meet with God. I mean, you're going to think something unusual is happening here, right? Well, the pump, remember, clicked at $47 exactly. And Danny noticed that because 47 is very important to him personally anyway. Well, he leaves the gas station. He drives up to visit Jay at Shiloh and then drives home. Now, the thing you need to know is he cleared the odometer after pumping fuel. He always does that, right? When he gets home, he notices that that odometer he cleared is now 47 miles. So he's been 47 miles on the trip since meeting, I'm going to call him Angel Adam, speaking with him and fueling exactly $47. So Danny tells me all this in an email, and I get to checking the gematria of that truck. GMC Sierra 2500 heavy-duty pickup. The total gematria value, the simple or ordinal gematria value of that phrase is 4 times 700. Interesting, right? Because we've got another 47 reference right there. Also, the phrase black GMC Sierra heavy-duty pickup is 7 times 47. And that number happens to be 329, which is the mirror image of September 23. I also ended up checking the simple gematria, ordinal gematria of GMC Sierra HD. That's a very simple phrase to describe that class of trucks. And it is 69 plus 36, which really had me amazed because that's my number combo, my special number combo from God, right? And I Google that phrase, GMC Sierra HD, and the AI overview immediately gives me a paragraph. And right in the middle of that paragraph, I see starting at $47,000. And I think, is that possibly true? That's just so incredible. I have to go double check it. I go to the GMC website and look at the official ad for this class of trucks. And it says right there on that page, starting at $47,000. Of course, it can be more, but that is the basic price, the official basic price of this class of trucks. And you happen to see right there on, I think, the same page, that the horsepower of this truck, another key feature that people look at when they're looking to buy a truck, is 470 horsepower. So incredible. I have to tell Danny, right? We're talking more about this And in the process of looking into all the facts, we learned many things. This is probably not the last time you're going to hear from me about this story. Absolutely incredible. It has many dimensions of meaning, I think, and many dimensions of or lines of details that have meaning. But I think overall, all these 47s can't possibly be a coincidence. The story is not possibly faked by Danny because when I look into the details of that truck, I'm discovering 47s, right? What is the point, Lord? What is the point of 47? Well, I think it's this. It's simply that August 7, when this experience happened, is exactly 47 days from September 23. Of September 23, 24 fame, we've been watching that date before. We're going to be watching that date again this year. There are so many reasons. I'm so excited. September 24 happens to be the exact center of what Danny and I are going to be calling the Tribulation Window. I posted about that in a community post yesterday. You should go check that out. I'm so excited. So incredibly excited. We have so much to talk about, guys, in the coming month and a half. It is going to be absolutely amazing. This is just getting started and it's blowing my mind. So, God bless. I'll see you in the next video.